welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Guys, I'm so happy. The sun is up, the weather is nice, it's spring, sun, nice weather. So I'm going out after this. I'm going out. I have to enjoy the sun. I have to enjoy this weather because it will not last. It will not last. Here in Belgium, you don't have a lot of sun, not even in the summer. So you have to enjoy this beautiful weather. So after this, I'm going for a walk. I'm going to meet a friend and let's see what's going to happen after. But before I go home, before I go out, because I'm home, of course, before I go out, I just wanted to make like this small vlog. I just want to talk with you guys about my blood checkup, my blood test, and about my bariatric follow-up meeting. So first, I think last week I posted 2 vlogs, one about my blood test and one about my bariatric follow-up meeting. That I went to my bariatric follow-up meeting. So let's start with the blood checkup. So I went to my family doctor. It was early in the morning. I think I had an appointment at 8 o'clock. It was before my work. That's why it was dark. So I went to my family doctor to do a blood test, to check up my blood, to do a checkup, my blood checkup. I do this every year, guys. I do it every year. Normally I do it in January, February, but this time I did it late. So I do it every year. And because I was feeling, in the winter I was not feeling well, I was not feeling myself, I was tired every time, I was exhausted, the whole story that I told you guys on my last vlog. So because I was feeling bad in the winter, I was worried about my blood test, I was actually worried. I thought I was going to die. Yeah, I thought I was dying. I really thought that I was dying, guys. But I'm a cancer, and cancers always think when there's something is wrong in our body, cancers always think that we're going to die. I don't know. I think maybe because we are worried, So I went to my family doctor, I did a blood checkup. I had to wait 2 days for my results. After 2 days, the doctor called me, my family doctor called me, and she said, everything is fine, Virginia. She even congratulates me because I was doing fine, I am doing fine. And I was so worried because, in the winter I was feeling, in the winter I'm another person, I have another vibe. So I was worried that I had something, but apparently everything is okay. And I was like, doctor, but why do I feel in the winter like this? Something has to be down. One of my vitamins levels, I don't know, something has to be, not okay. And she was like, no, everything is fine. Actually, everything is fine. You are doing well. Keep eating healthy. Keep going to the gym. Keep following your diet, your schedule, your lifestyle. And I was like, okay, but still strange that I feel, how I feel in the winter. And she was like, yeah, I don't know, but everything is fine with your blood. We checked your blood, everything is fine, all your vitamins are fine. So yeah, just keep doing like you're doing. Just keep following your lifestyle. And I was like, okay, thank you very much, of course, because I was so worried. But of course I was glad that everything was fine, but still, why do I feel in the winter like, why do I feel so exhausted in the winter, But okay, my blood test was okay, everything was fine, so I don't have to worry about anything. Then April 14, I went to my bariatric follow-up meeting. When you do a weight loss surgery, bariatric surgery, you have this meeting with a surgeon. Normally it's 3 months after the surgery that you have to go, 6 months after the surgery, then a year post-op, 2 years post-op, and 3 year post-op. So that means, guys, that I'm 3 year post-op gastric bypass surgery. I'm 3 year post-op my surgery. It's been 3 years, guys, since I've done this surgery. Time goes fast. Times go fast, really. 3 years. I feel like it was yesterday, So yeah, so I had my last bariatric follow-up meeting. So after 3 years, they don't follow you anymore. After 3 years, it's up to me, it's like they say, just to live your life. You don't have to come here anymore. Enjoy life, keep healthy. Of course, I can still call them, I can still call the hospital. I can still call the doctor if I have questions, or if I have if something is wrong, you know, I can still call them, but I don't have to go anymore to the hospital every year for a following up meeting, for a checkup. I don't have to do it anymore. So let me just explain what happened on the follow-up meeting. So I went to Bruges. There is the hospital where I did my surgery. So it's like 2 hours traveling from Antwerp. And I just went there, guys, for like 5 minutes. I traveled 2 hours just to talk with the doctor for 5 minutes. You will see. So I went to Bruges. I went to the hospital, of course. I sat down. I waited till the doctor called my name. I sat down for like 10 minutes. I drank my protein shake, my breakfast, because it was 9 a.m. in the morning. So I sat down for 10 minutes. Then the doctor came out. He called my name. I entered the room. I sat down. And he asked me like 5 questions, I think, like, of course, how am I feeling, my weight, if I have reflux, if I have dumping syndrome, and the last question was if everything is okay, like, you know, going to the toilet, you know, inside, like, you know, the process. I don't know how to say it in English. In Dutch we say how is the stoelgang, but I don't know. I will put the translation on the screen. So that's the 5 questions that he asked. So of course, how am I doing? I was like, yeah, right now I'm feeling fine. Everything is going well. I'm following up my diet. I try my best to follow my diet. I try my best to eat healthy. And I try my best to, you know, to exercise, to move a lot. That was my answer. The second question was, what is my current weight? And I said, look, I'm weighted myself last week and I'm like 64, 65 sometimes, you know, it depends. And he was looking at my file and he said, oh, okay, that's nice. So that means that you are stable, because 6 months after your surgery, you were 64. And now, 3 years after your surgery, you are 64. So that means that you are stable now. So apparently, that's my weight. 64 is my weight. Of course, I can still lose weight. I have to be between 54 kilograms and 64 kilograms, you know? That's my range. I cannot go over that. So I'm 1 kilo over my weight, but the doctor told me like 65 is okay, you are doing well, everything is okay, like just keep doing your lifestyle. Of course you can lose more weight if you want, but you are great, you are good like this, you know. He said like just keep doing eating healthy, and the same thing as my family doctor told me, that I was doing great, that I just have to, you know, maintain my weight like this. Of course I can, you know, lose like 3-5 kilos more to be 60 kilograms, but he said, but 65 is a good weight, you know. He said you are doing fine, so don't worry about it. That's what he said. And then the other question was like, if I have reflux, you know, and I say no, I haven't had reflux, not even before the surgery, after the surgery, I never had that problem. The other question was if I have dumping syndrome, and I was like, it's been a long time since I had a dumping syndrome actually. And he was like, really? Yes. And I was like, yeah, I mean, like sometimes my hand starts to shake or my heart starts to, you know, like going faster when I eat a lot or more than usual, or when I eat a lot of sugar. And I said, but actually it's been a long time since I had one. And he said, okay, that's fine, that's good news. Then, so about how we're doing, my weight, reflux, and dumping syndrome. And then the last question was, how is, you know, going to the toilet? Is everything fine? Do you go to the toilet regularly? And I said, actually, I have problems going to the toilet. Like, I have this week that everything is fine. I go to the toilet every day or every 2 days, you know, but then I have this week that I only go like 1 or 2 days a week. So it depends on the week. I told him, and he was like, do you drink enough of water? And I was like, yes, I even drink more than 2 liters of water a day, I believe. And he said, okay, then it means that maybe something is wrong with the fiber, you know, maybe I have to eat more fiber so that, you know, I can go to the toilet regularly. So he told me to eat more fiber, so that I can go to the toilet easily, you know. He also subscribed me something, it's on my ID, but I haven't go to the pharmacist yet. He said, I will put something on your ID, go to the pharmacist and they will give it to you. And if you have problems going to the toilet, just take one and that's it. But I didn't go to the pharmacy yet. I have to go to the pharmacy to get that. And that's it, guys, that's it. I asked him about the situation in the winter because he said, okay, that's it, thank you for coming. Do you have other questions for me? And I was like, yes. I was like, yes, I have a question. And I told him like in the winter, I'm not feeling well. I'm so exhausted in the winter. Like I just want to work and get home, you know, stay at home. I don't have like this energy to go outside in the winter just to go and work. That's it. But like social life, going to the gym, etc. Like I don't have this energy. Do you know why? That's what I asked him. And he told me, let me check your blood. Did you do a blood test? And I said, yes, I did my blood test before coming to the appointment. He checked everything and he saw that my blood tests, were okay. And he said, like, in the winter, everybody feels, you know, has less energy, the usual. But I say, yeah, but with me it's like extra, like it's not normal. And he said, like, maybe trying to take magnesium or maybe like B12 or vitamin D, etc. But my blood test is fine, everything is fine, so he doesn't know why I feel that exhausted. So I already take my multivitamins, I already take vitamin D, and also that's it. So maybe I should try taking magnesium, he said, especially in the winter then, because in the summer I'm another person. So in the winter he recommended me to take an extra supplement of magnesium. So when it's winter, autumn, winter, I'm going to take magnesium together with my multivitamins, of course. So that's why he recommended me to take magnesium in the winter to see how it goes, you know, to see if I will feel better, if I will have more energy, just to see. He also asked me, I forgot about that, he also asked me about my supplements, about my vitamins, like if I still take them. And I say, well, of course I still take my vitamins. I take my multivitamins. I take now I'm taking like vitamin B for my hair, and also zinc for, you know, like skin, nails, everything. And he said, okay. Have you ever stopped? Have you tried stopping taking your vitamins? And I said, no. I said no, because if I feel like, you know, if I feel bad in the winter, can you imagine if I stop taking my vitamins? I don't want to be, no. I said, no, I haven't stopped. Like, I told him, like, I only stop when my vitamins is finished. Then I wait like 1 or 2 months to buy new ones because they're really expensive, you know. So I always wait like 1 or 2 months to buy them again. So I said, that's the only period that I stop. I only stop 1 or 2 months till I buy the vitamins again. And he told me, like, okay, keep taking your vitamins and maybe next year try to stop with your vitamins and just see how you feel. If you feel like your energy is going down, keep taking it. But if you feel like you're okay, like you know, like you can function well, then stop taking the vitamins, because he told me that I'm doing so well, that I'm eating well, like I'm keeping this, that I'm doing great. Just to say it short, that I'm doing great. And because I'm doing great, he told me to stop taking vitamins, because I will get all this vitamin by food, you know, in the food, drinks, etc. So he recommended me to maybe next year something to stop taking vitamins, to see how it is, to see how I feel. And if he told me, like, if you feel like you need to take vitamins, just take it, you know, to be sure. But if you feel like you're doing fine without the vitamins, stop taking the vitamins. So I think I will try that next year, to try to stop taking my vitamins for like 6 months to see how I feel. And if I feel great, then I will stop taking my vitamins, you know. So yeah, that was actually the appointment, guys. That was, you know, like I said, it was like 5 minutes, a 5 minutes talk to see how I'm doing. Just he gave me some advice, etc. And that's it. That was actually my last bariatric follow-up meeting with the doctor. It was actually not the doctor that did the surgery, it was his assistant. Every time that I went, it was somebody else, somebody else. I was speaking to different, assistants. I remember my last appointment, the assistant, I think I was 63 kilograms. And I remember he told me like, yeah, you have to lose like 3 kilos or more, because this is the BMI and you have, and this one was like, oh, you're great. You're great. You have a great weight. Just stay like this. Don't go over. Of course, you can lose more weight, of course, but you don't have to go over the 65. If you don't go over the 65, you are fine. So I'm like, what is it now? Do I have to lose weight or not? And he told me like 65 is okay. You're doing great. He said like if you lose like 2 or 3 kilograms, 6 pounds maybe, it's okay. But he said 65 is a good weight. So, I'm happy because I feel great also. With my weight, I feel great, I just don't have to go over 65. If I go over 65, I will panic. There was one day when I was living with my mom, because I told you my mom moved to Antwerp also, and I was living with her for like 3-4 months. I reached the 67. I didn't know that because I wasn't weighing myself that time. I knew when I moved here and I put myself on the scale and I was like, it's been a long time. Let me see. Let me check my weight. And I was 67 kilograms, guys. I was really panicking. I didn't do anything to lose the weight. I just simply, continue with my routine. Because with my mom, I was eating a lot of bread, I was eating a lot of rice, I was eating a lot of not unhealthy stuff, but stuff that I'm not used to eat anymore. And now that I'm living alone, I'm back with my routine. So I don't eat bread, not barely, like maybe 1 time a month, I eating my meat and vegetables. Sometimes I eat potatoes, sometimes I eat rice, but not every day, not every week. So it depends. So now that I'm living alone again, I'm following again my diet. I'm going to the gym more, because when I was living with my mom for the 3 or 4 months, I only went to the gym like maybe 1 time or 2 times a week. And it was also winter, So I was gaining weight during the winter. But now that I go to the gym more, now that I'm following again my diet, I lost like almost 2 kilos. Almost, no, I lost the 2 kilograms because I was 67. Now I'm 65. And I hope if I can keep doing this, if I go more to the gym, then I will lose more kilo, maybe 1 or 2 more. And then I will be good. So yeah, guys, that was actually it. I just wanted to talk with you guys. I wanted to keep you updated about my bariatric meeting, my follow-up meeting with the doctor, about my blood test. Everything is great, guys. We are doing well. I'm actually proud of myself because I was actually worried that I was not doing great, I had this feeling like I'm gaining all the weight back, all this hunger, but actually I'm doing fine. I just have to keep moving, keep, going to the gym and keep eating what I'm eating, maybe here and there, a little bit healthier, but I don't eat unhealthy. The only thing that I have to stop eating, not stop or, eat less, is work. On work, the work situation, there is a lot of cookies there free that we can take. I'm the one who orders the cookie for the whole building. And the only thing that I have to, try controlling is the eating of sugar, like eating of cookies, etc. and all this thing. I already stopped drinking less coffee. Now I drink coffee 1 time a day at work, because I was drinking coffee 2 times a day. At work I only drink 1 time in the morning, and that's it. In the weekends I drink 1 in the morning and maybe 1 in the afternoon, especially when I go out for a walk. For me it's nice when I go out for a walk, etc., to romanticize my life. I go to this coffee shop and I order 1 coffee more. So in the weekends maybe I drink like 2 coffees at, in the day, only on the weekends. But at work, I am drinking 1 time coffee in the day. I'm trying to, to eat less cookie, because I used to eat cookies, like 2 cookies for first snack, 2 cookies second snack, and maybe 1 cookie at lunch. I was not doing well. But now, guys, like, I just say, okay, this cookie says like 90 calories. Okay, let me take 3 cookies a day. So I eat some fruits with 1 cookie. A second snack, some fruit of yogurts with 1 cookie, and maybe after lunch, a salad or something with what, to have like something sweet in my mouth. But now it's like maybe 3 cookies a day, and I will, slow down, go down to 2 cookies a day. But I went from 6 to 3, 6 cookies a day to 3 cookies a day. And I just want to have like 2 cookies a day at work from Monday to Friday, And on the weekends, I don't eat cookies or, sugar things or sweet things at home. I don't have anything at home. I don't have anything sweet at home. So it's only at work. Sometimes on the weekends, of course, I eat something sweet, but it's when when I want to romanticize my life, when I meet with the friends. I meet with the friends, we go for a coffee, we take some, we eat something sweet on the side. That's it. But it's not like every weekend, not even every month. Maybe today when I meet up with a friend, I will take a coffee, maybe something sweet, because they open a new place. It's called Eclair, and I really want to go there. I want to taste. Maybe I will go today. Let's see. Maybe I will vlog it. Let's see. But I just want to say, guys, on the weekends at home, I don't feel like eating sweet things. Not at all. I eat more healthy on the weekends at home than at work. And it's so sad. It has to be the other way around, Okay, guys, let me stop talking. Just to, recap, summarize. I did my blood checkup. I went to my bariatric follow-up meeting, my last one. And everything is okay, guys. My blood is okay. I'm doing fine. I just have to, better, to improve my lifestyle. My lifestyle is okay. The doctor told me that I'm doing okay. My lifestyle is okay, but maybe it's time to improve it a little bit, to just something extra, to not make it perfect. Nothing is perfect, but, to improve, because there is always space for improvement, guys. There is always space for improvement. And I feel food-wise and lifestyle-wise, I feel like I have to improve a lot. I think I've told you every video that I have to improve my life, but I never do. I don't know why. Maybe I'm scared, Maybe I'm scared. I don't know why. Maybe I'm scared of this lifestyle that I want. Maybe. I don't know. It's like I have this plan. I have this, mindset, but I think I'm just scared to do it, like to take the risk. You know what I mean? I'm talking too much. I am talking too much. I'm going out. I'm going to enjoy the sun. I don't know where my friend is. I'm still waiting for a text, but I'm going out, guys. I'm going to enjoy the sun. I think I will keep vlogging, but I will not talk anymore. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, etc. And I see you guys on my next one. Bye.